Bruno Fernandes linked with Barcelona, Jude Bellingham to Liverpool, and who is Fabio Blanco, the new signing of FC Barcelona? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA, and incredible that you're all watching to a new transfer video. Let's get the show on the road. Is this your team? But you're dreaming about this one? Don't worry, head over to the comment section or description down below and hit the link that will bring you to u7buy.com, the best, cheapest, most reliable and safest place for your FUT22 coins. Starting the episode off with a transfer a lot of people are asking me about in the comment section in my videos. Viva, what is going on with Adama Traore and Tottenham Hotspur? Well, as it seems, Tottenham has put an offer in of around 35 to 38 million pounds, and Wolverhampton Wanderers, in comparison with last year's, is actually considering the deal to accept it, because Adama is worth a lot of money, and with the Wolves, he's not always certain of a starting position. So for a jackpot price of 38 mil, Wolves is willing to listen. That means for the new coach Antonio Conte, he gets himself a right wing back, a right mid, and a right winger combined in one powerful player. The downside of Adama Traore is normally his technique, his finishing, and his crossing. But if he can learn that, he is still only 24 or 25. Step by step, he can become a more complete player. And it's always scary that you have to play against Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, and Adama Traore. They have the finishing abilities with Harry Kane, the speed and the skills with Heung-min Son, and the speed and the power with Adama Traore. And in that way, Tottenham is looking like a very strong squad. No money in the bank, but still Barcelona is pulling off £6 million deal for the youngster Fabio Blanco. And in the video you see right now, you see how great he was against the youth teams of Barcelona, and that is maybe the reason he was scouted. Eintracht Frankfurt picked him up 1 year ago. They got him from a team in the Spanish La Liga. I forgot what team it was, and now after 6 months, Fabio Blanco is moving back to the La Liga. Barcelona is entering a new phase in their history of the club. They're working with young players, with talented players, and they're saying goodbye to the older ones. The less experienced ones get the future, like Gavi, for example, on the midfield, Araujo as a center back, etc. So step by step, they're building themselves a new, hopefully world-class team for them. With Fabio Blanco, they get a very interesting and young player. Is he the future they want? You never know. Is he a very big, young, talented player? Yes. But Barcelona has a lot of financial trouble, and if a player like that is not in your youth academy, with all due respect, why do you have one? If we have to believe Jamie Carragher, then Jude Bellingham is the future of Liverpool on that midfield. For quite some time, they're looking for a replacement of Gini Wijnaldum. They tried it with Naby Keita, he failed. Oxlade-Chamberlain, just not good enough. So maybe with a new sign like Jude Bellingham, they'll actually get the player they always wanted to sign up. Jude is just like Jadon Sancho, leaving the Premier League. Well, I must say even the Championship behind. He played for Birmingham City, never has any Premier League experience. To go for the adventure at Borussia Dortmund. For Jadon Sancho, it turned out great. He got himself $1 million deal back to the Premier League, and now with Jude Bellingham, the same destination is calling. Not Manchester United, but Liverpool. And just like with Jadon Sancho, you see the difference between the Bundesliga and the Premier League is still quite big, and I say that with all the respect to the Bundesliga fans. But if you see Jadon Sancho, how easily he scored and gave assists in the Bundesliga, and how he's struggling now in the Premier League, the gap is big. The financial gap is big because, well, even the bottom teams in the Bundesliga, they don't have a very big budget. They have to fight for that. But the bottom teams in the Premier League, they can even play in the top of the Bundesliga, financially spoken, of course. And that means the Premier League is a new adventure. So what do you think, guys? Will Jude Bellingham be a success or a flop? Former Schalke and Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Bentaleb is now standing with Angers in the League 1. Maybe a forgotten football player, the Algerian man was great at Tottenham Hotspur. Not always certain of his starting position, but when he played, he never really failed. He brought the spirit, the energy, and he was very good in tackling one-on-one. And Bentaleb played for Schalke on a very high level as well. Back then, Schalke was not a second Bundesliga team, but still a top 6 team in the Bundesliga. So he had a great career, but somehow it went wrong. And step by step, Bentaleb decreased in his career. You can even compare him with Schalke, starting off as a top 6 team, going mid-table, fighting against relegation, relegated, and now struggling to go back. And Bentaleb, his career is actually how Schalke did in the last 5 years. So let's hope, like Schalke, and for himself, that Angers and Schalke will be back at a higher level. Now he signed for them. By the way, Angers is playing in the league already, but I mean with a higher level on the spot. Not a lot of people know is that Frank Cassidy is also a free agent this summer. Everybody is talking about Kylian Mbappé and his friends, but this man is available on a free deal. 25-year-old Frank Cassidy, one of the superstars of AC Milan, the number 2 in the Serie A, available for absolutely nothing. So instead of focusing only on Kylian Mbappé, for example, example, Apollo Dybala, or, well, let's call out the names who are available on a free deal. Frank Cassidy might be a hidden gem amongst those players. Real Madrid is talking with Frank Cassidy. You're looking to strengthen and younger their midfield. We know they want to say goodbye of James Rodriguez, Isco, Alcaron, etc., Marc Asensio. They want to get them away from the club as soon as possible, and with the signing of Frank Cassidy on a free, you can never go wrong with a deal like that. So for Frank Cassidy, it's a golden opportunity, let's be honest about that. And then for Real Madrid as well, getting a player with those qualities on a free deal, even if he's not successful in the Bernabeu, you can sell him for 40 to 50 million pounds. Former Juventus player Rincon is leaving Torino behind him to play for Sampdoria. Another player just like Bentaleb, his career was in the elevator and somehow it stopped and it went down big time. So let's hope that Thomas Rincon can actually save his career just like Bentaleb, from one team in the Serie A to another one. And I think for Sampdoria, he's a good signing. It is not without a reason that Juve paid a good amount of money to get Rincon in the summer of 2018. For Juve, he was not good enough, nothing to be ashamed about. For Sampdoria, he could be a great player. Bruno Fernandes to Barcelona. Well guys, don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. And Bruno already put out a statement on Instagram that this has to be a joke, it's not real, according to Bruno. So let's call that realistic, but still, it was very funny. We saw it in the news and everybody of Manchester United was like going crazy. It will never happen. Barcelona doesn't have the money. Manchester United is a bigger club, and well, I'm not going to talk about that. I don't want to hurt Barca or Man United fans, but relax guys. It seems to be just a storm in a glass of water, nothing special, nothing to be scared about. So now Bruno is staying with Manchester United, but well, that club is on fire, so you never know what will happen in the summer. If all the superstars will demand to leave, if Ralf Rangnick is staying there as the coach and United is not getting better, you never know what an exodus like that can mean for Bruno. What do you think guys? Who will go? Who will stay? Drop it down below. Leerdam became a champion of the Major League Soccer with his former club Seattle Sounders. One of the reasons Inter Miami took him in, but he was not very good at Inter Miami, and now he's going to LA Galaxy. Even without playing great, it is a fantastic career. The man lived in Seattle, the man lived in Miami, now he's going to LA. I understand why football players see America and the MLS as a golden opportunity to know and learn more about the world, not only the world of football. So you can think Leerdam is a great player. He once was very close of a Dutch national team. He's now playing for Suriname, by the way. From Feyenoord Rotterdam, he made the switch to the MLS, and I can't blame him. His career so far looks pretty decent and cool. Today it's official, Lorenzo Insigne is signing a contract with Toronto. I am keeping it short on this one because we've spoken so much about it. The official details are, if I have to believe it, a 6-year deal for 20 million pounds without bonuses a year. So that means at least 120 mil is going to be transferred to the bank account of Insigne. For example, in comparison, he was now earning 6 million pounds a year with Napoli. So he's doubling, nope, tripling, nope, well, almost quartering his salary annually, and that means a big upgrade for Lorenzo Insigne. Aston Villa got Philippe Coutinho. Aston Villa is almost close of signing up Bizuma, the centre mid of Brighton Hove Albions. The Seagulls see their best centre mid flying away to another Premier League side. Do you like it? No. Can you stop it? Maybe, because, well, in all honesty, Villa and Brighton are comparable in the Premier League. Maybe Villa has a bigger stadium or a bigger fan base. Okay, that could be, but so far the scouting and Potter, the coach, not Harry, but Potter, Graham Potter, the coach of Brighton, is keeping his teams very steady, very technical, and playing attractive football, just like Thomas Tuchel, just like Julian Nagelsmann, a young inspirational coach. So for Bizuma, he was linked with Liverpool, Chelsea City, then Aston Villa seems a little bit disappointed. Diego Godin is going to Atletico Mineiro on a free deal. Bye bye Diego. I am a big Atletico Madrid fan. I am that from I'm 11 or 12 year old, and since then I stay with the club. I think the playing style is not always very cool to watch. The successes came with Diego Simeone, but I was also a big fan before that. So before you will say, oh FIFA, you're just a successful club fan boy. No guys, I was there in 2001, 2002 when they went down to the Segunda División with Fernando Torres, with Santi, with so many great strikers and center mids. Juninho Paulista, look him up on YouTube, by the way, Juninho Paulista, and you'll see what I mean. Atletico Madrid, for example, he was very tiny but a super cool skilling player. Juninho Paulista, Trust me, you will not regret it. Another center back going through the Brazilian league. Sydney of Real Betis Sevilla is leaving the club behind him on a free deal. He's leaving because he wants to go back to his home country. For quite some time, he was a great, very honorable player for Betis, but sometimes it's time to go. For this man, that time has come today. Sydney, all the best of luck, and you might play against Jaga Godin before you know it, quicker as you can say bye-bye. You might miss this deal, but £6.5 million is for me unmissable. Is that a word? Well, okay, we go with it. Jaboa is leaving Sturm Graz in Austria for a new adventure with Genoa in the Serie A. A very quick striker. Look at that speed already. Imagine this guy getting a small upgrade. He could turn out to be one of the best silver cards in FIFA 23. After a good 6 months at Genoa, maybe picking up a couple of goals as a substitution or as a starting player, Jaboa is a player to keep in mind for FIFA 23. Who will become the new coach of Manchester United? Guys, tell me, who would you like to see as a new coach? Drop it down below. We have several candidates. Mauricio Pochettino is mentioned as one of them, and Erik ten Hag is the second one. Looking to the career as a player and so far as a coach, Pochettino has everything you desire. He was the coach of Tottenham, playing the Champions League final. With a squad like that, great. With Paris Saint-Germain, okay, handling the stars, it's a pain in the ass, but as it seems, rumors have it that Pochettino as a tactical coach is not really the strongest. He is very good in nurturing the players, like, okay, are you good? Okay, fine with me. He's a little bit like your grandpa, never fighting with anyone, always keeping friends close. Erik ten Hag is a different coach. He demands something of players. Imagine ten Hag working with Neymar and Mbappe and Messi. That would go wrong from the day they start. With Ajax, you have young and hungry players. They always want to fight, they want to work hard, train hard, normally at the start of their career, so they want to invest to become better. But Erik ten Hag tactically is close to a genius. He lets Ajax play very attractive, and that could be what Manchester United is looking for. So, well, I explained what both coaches can bring to your squad. What would you like, United fans or everybody in the world? Tell me your comments. Who would you pick? Ten Hag, Pochettino, Viva, or somebody else? Drop it in the comment section. If you love the video, give it a thumbs up, sub for more, put on the notification bell. I thank you for all your amazing support, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.